Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
You have my passport.
I said, where are you from?
In this video, I clearly want to state I'm not comparing to different countries. I just want to show you what it's really like if you do commit a serious crime in China. Basically, your life is over.
From Nigeria.
From what city in Nigeria?
From Enugu City.
And why do you have all these drugs in your apartment?
Listen to me.
And the serious crime I would like to talk about is drugs in the People's Republic of China. Nationwide, a total of 42,000 drug-related criminal cases were solved. 65,000 suspects were captured and 25.9 tons of various drugs were seized, representing a year-on-year increase of 12.6 to 21% respectively. And that article was from June 19, 2024.
Don't have them. I have my goods.
You lie, you
Listen,
lie.
I cannot lie for you, my brother. I cannot lie.
China has formulated a criminal policy to combat drug crimes with criminal law as the core. Be very tough on drug manufacturers and traffickers. Anyone with more than 1 kilogram of opium and 50 grams of heroin, well, you will be put to sleep.
I used to make my good business in Thailand. Only little did I know that they gave me a problem. That led me into this. But I'm sorry, I will never repeat it again.
And may I just take this time, if you do like my video or you do like my channel, do give it a thumbs up, do subscribe. I'm going to set myself a challenge that this is the end of October now, and by the end of 2024, I would love to have 40,000 subscribers. So if you want to, please do hit that subscribe button. It helps me with all this. Now, let's continue.
I will never repeat it again. Please, please.
The drugs are in your pocket.
Does China have a drug problem? Well, China is facing a recurrent pandemic drug abuse, especially heroin again in the late 1980s. Drug trafficking and production has been increasing.
Yeah, they are in my pocket.
This is a very large amount of ice.
I'm sorry.
Where did you get it from?
Now, let's just break away from the facts and the figures related to that. I am zero tolerance on drugs. I can understand why people do it. I've seen people take the old, and I've seen people, I've never seen anyone do this. Maybe I'm quite innocent related to that. But I don't understand why. Is it cool? Is it that good? I can accept smoking, and if you want to get the drugs, or just drink alcohol. That's sort of like the things that I get, but I just don't get why people do anything harder than that. But it is a multi-trillion-dollar business, and the people who seem to do it in China, according to this article or these videos that I'm showing, is that 9 out of 10 people who sell the drugs in China do come from Africa. In particular, it is Nigeria.
I did not get it from any source. Only somebody brought it to me before.
Somebody who?
Where do they get the drugs? Well, maybe they make it, and maybe it's an amphetamine, maybe because it's fentanyl, which fuels or is the precursor for some of the drugs in the United States of America. So maybe the actual precursor is not difficult to get hold of, and there is always somehow, if you can find it, a demand for these awful drugs.
They used to keep somewhere and then you will take.
Who?
I don't know who. They will keep and then you go and take. That's how they do. That's how it is done.
If we go back to June 2023 from the Office of National Narcotics and Control Commission, in 2022, China's drug control authorities achieved significant milestones by fully implementing a strategy of addressing the non-root causes of drug demand and supply. Through initiatives like the 100-day operation and a targeted focus on prevailing drug issues, notable progress was made. A total of 35,000 drug-related cases were successfully resolved, leading to the arrest of 53,000 suspects. Furthermore, 21.9 tons of various drugs were seized, and 197,000 individuals were identified as drug users. Please note, this does come from the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Los Angeles. Do be aware that in China, they put the numbers. They're not very transparent. But what I'm trying to show you is different aspects of this awful addiction and what China is doing about it. Is it good or is it bad? Please leave a comment in the section below.
Nobody in particular gives me, my brother.
So how do you buy?
I only, when they give you, I don't even pay. They give me, and when I sell, I give.
And how the transparency gets really confusing. If I go to Global Times from June the 25th, China prosecutes 467,000 people for drug offences in the past 5 years, down 33% year on year, reflecting efficient control.
University? Ramkhamhaeng.
This is a crazy thing which has happened quite recently, which I just remembered. A person who did come from or was traveling in Thailand and was doing some drugs, went to China, didn't do any drugs, but he got tested and found he had drugs in his body. He went to prison. Now, in a lot of different countries, if you watch these border patrol kind of TV shows, the immigration, the customs don't really care if the drugs are in your system. They care if you actually have the physical product in their hand. But China, oh no, if you've been smoking marijuana, for example, or you've been doing a bit of happy white powder, for example, then if that's in your system, you go to prison and you can be prosecuted. That, for me, is actually shocking. Is it right or is it wrong? Your opinion.
Tell me about it because I want money. And then she tell me, if you want money, you can do same.
Now, please note, again, I emphasize, I'm not comparing to America or to Japan or to Thailand or to England or to Europe, etc. I'm just giving the facts of what happens in China related to it. I would say in general, just out of experience and the people that I know in China, it's not a serious problem, but it still exists. And the penalty, if you do get caught, is rather harsh indeed.
From where?
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
Also from Nigeria.
Yes. You know, Nigerians are bringing shame on Africa.
That brings us to a close on Tuesday, the 29th of October, 2024. Wherever you are in the world, do have a happy day and do check out some of the videos at the end of this that I put a link to. And any comments, the comment section is there. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What's the problem? Is it good? Is it bad? There. Constructive criticism, but please don't personal insult, which some people do. Why? I'm a nice guy. Ha 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 ha.
The light on the devil and show for everybody to see who is the devil.